morning, scholars, and happy Monday. I'm so excited to see you today. Did you have a great weekend? I did, and I hope you did too. Today we're going to learn about a completely new author, and I cannot wait to introduce you to him. Come along with me because we're going to have a great week of reading ahead. Let's see which author we're going to be studying about this week. His name is Jory John. His name is, yes, Jory John. Let's take a look and see what does Jory John look like, and let's learn some facts about him. This is Jory John. Say hello, Jory. He was born in California. He is an author of children's books. So remember, what does an author do? Yes, an author is the person who writes the stories. Yes, he does not draw the pictures. Illustrators are the ones that draw the pictures. So he is not an illustrator, he is an author. An author, yes, writes the stories. He also has many awards for his books that he has written. And later this week, we're going to hear about what some of those awards are that he has won because of how great his stories are. Let's take a look at some of the characters that Jory uses in his books. His most popular characters are the Good Egg, the Bad Seed, and Bear and Duck. Let's take a look at what they look like. Here they are. I have the Good Seed, Bear and Duck, and the Bad Seed. And these are some characters that we're going to see this week when we read his stories. I'm so excited and I cannot wait to meet each and every one of those characters. Let's take a look at what word we're going to be looking for as a feeling word inside of the book today. This word is disgusted. The word is, yes, disgusted. What does it mean to be disgusted? What does it mean to be disgusted? Think about, have you ever been disgusted before? What does it mean? You're right. It means when something happens that makes you feel really, really upset or sometimes sick. I'm going to use it in a sentence. For example, when I was disgusted, when I took a bite of a rotten apple. Talk about, ew, a rotten apple? Of course I felt disgusted because that's so gross, a rotten apple? Ooh, was there a time you were ever disgusted? Oh, that sounds awful. Oh, I feel so bad that you were disgusted. Ugh. Well, today in our story, our main character is going to feel disgusted or really upset or sick during some part of the story. So when we read our story today, there's 3 things I want you to look for. First, who is the main character? How can you describe him? Second, when did our character get disgusted? And third, where is the setting in our story? Are you ready to see what story we're going to read this week, scholars? I bet you are. The story that we're going to read by Jory John is The Bad Seed. So come along with me as I read this story to you. The Bad Seed. I am a bad seed. A bad seed. Oh yeah, it's true. The other seeds, they look at me and they say, "Oh, that seed is so bad." When they think I'm not listening, they mumble, "There goes a bad seed." But I can hear them. I have good hearing for a seed. How bad am I? You really want to know? Well, I never put things back where they belong. Never. I am late to everything. I tell jokes with no punchlines. I never wash my hands, ever, or my feet. I lie about pointless stuff. I cut in line every time. I stare at everybody. I glare at everybody.
I finish everyone's sentences and I never listen. And I do lots of other bad things too. You know why? Because I'm a bad seed. A bad seed.
Scholars, who is our main character in this story? What are they like?
I just can't help it. Sure, I wasn't always this bad. I was born a humble seed on a simple sunflower in an unremarkable field. I had a big family, seeds everywhere. We found ways of having fun. We were close. Until the petals dropped. And the flower drooped.
Help me! We're all gonna die! Run for your lives!
It's all kind of a blur. I remember a bag. Then everything went dark. And then, a giant. I thought I was a goner. I thought I was done for. I screamed. I hollered. Patooey! But I was spit out at the last possible second. Thud. I flew through the air and I landed under the bleachers with a huge thud. When I woke up, it was dark outside. A wad of gum had softened my fall. I felt okay, but something had changed in me.
Scholars, what made the bad seed disgusted? What text evidence do you know that happened to the bad seed to make him so disgusted?
I'd become a different seed entirely. I'd become a bad seed. A bad seed. That's right. I stopped smiling. I kept to myself. I drifted. I was friend to nobody and bad to everybody. I was lost on purpose. I lived inside a soda can. I didn't care, and it suited me. Until recently. I've had a big decision. I've decided I don't want to be a bad seed anymore. I'm ready to be happy. It's hard to be good when you're used to being bad, but I'm trying. I'm taking it one day at a time. Sure, I still forget to listen, and I still show up late, and I still talk during movies, and I do all kinds of other bad stuff. But I also say thank you. Thank you for the ice cream cone. And I say please. May I please have another ice cream cone? And I smile. And I hold doors open for people. Not always, but sometimes. And even though I still feel bad, sometimes I also feel kind of good. It's sort of a mix. All I can do is keep trying and keep thinking, maybe I'm not such a bad seed after all. Hey, look, there goes that bad seed. Actually, he's not all that bad anymore. I heard that. The end. Did you like the story? I did. This is one of my favorite stories by Jory John. The bad seed. Look at him. He looks so bad and he has his bright red crayon too. Ugh. What was your favorite part of the story? I like that he became good too. I liked that he realized that sometimes it's not good to always be bad.
he decided that he was going to take little steps to become better. And he was trying and trying to be a better seed. And at the end, certain other beans and seeds were realizing that, hey, he's actually getting better. He's really trying to be a better seed. When was he disgusted in the story? When was he disgusted? You're right. He was disgusted when he was spit out of the giant's mouth. Ew. And then he fell into a pile of old, disgusting, used, chewing bubble gum. Talk about disgusting. Ew. So if you got that right, scholars, I am so proud of you. Where was the setting in the story? Was it at a park? Was it in a house? Was it at your friend's house? No, there were a couple settings. First, it was in a field of sunflowers because that's where he was originally born with all the other seeds in his family. Then he went on a big journey and the setting changed. So as readers, we realized that the setting was changing as the book was going on. So then he went and he got trapped inside of a bag of sunflower seeds, and that sunflower seed bag was taken to a baseball park. So he was at a baseball park when he flew out of the giant's mouth and landed in old chewing gum. So there were a couple settings, and I know that you, as a good reader, picked up on those settings. And I know that you were doing so great listening and figuring out who the character was, when was he disgusted, and what was the setting in our story. You're doing so great, scholars, following along, and I'm very proud of you. Tomorrow we're going to read a second story by Jory John. I cannot wait to see what it is. Have a great rest of your day, scholars, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.